I was away for some time, but I've circled my way back and made it back into the debunking paranormal YouTube community. Last time did not go very well.
Go yourself.
I didn't like the way it ended up. I don't like being angry, mean Lindsay. I like being silly goose time, fun, happy, silly times Lindsay. So just like last time, I had a bunch of people send me the link to this video by the side-eye guy, which I've heard of before. I don't really watch a lot of content because I'm busy making content and I don't have time to consume it. So I've heard of his page before, but I've never watched it. I just knew it was a debunking channel. So here we go again. We're back. And it was really good. I truly liked the video. It was funny. I like that side-eye guy doesn't take the content so serious. I feel like I worded that badly, but I mean, he likes to put humor in there. I went through the video. I took a couple notes of things I wanted to go over. I wasn't gonna make a response video because I don't have anything against this video. Once again, like it's a good video. I had a giggle. I don't disagree really with anything that he said. I even spoke to him and he was really nice. So yeah, I saw some new people come over to my channel and I wanted to welcome you with arms wide open, as a band named Creed once said. So I took a couple notes and I'm just going to talk about a couple things that he went over in the video that I want to go over. So in the beginning, he mentions how I talk too much, and I could not agree more. I don't know when to stop. I think it's like I think I get nervous and I just want to fill space and time. So I think it's a mixture of that mixed with I want my videos to be personable. So I want people to like see me in them, I guess, and my opinion on things. But of course, there's going to be people that come watch my content that just want the juice. They just want the goods. Get to the juicy stuff. Get to the ghost. So totally understandable. When I watch back my own videos, I cringe. I can't. I'll watch my video in the premiere and I'll never watch it again, ever. I don't enjoy my own voice. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but I have a thing where I don't enjoy listening to my own voice. Needs to go to therapy. Next point I wrote down was he said that my channel was a little too smexual. Can't say the real word because YouTube doesn't like that. And hey, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I guess it's just maybe that's my personality. I'm a little smexual girl. What can I say? Yeah, I like doing fun photo shoots that usually lean in that direction. I get it. But hey, that's just me. Some people are really into technology. That was a really horrible comparison. Moving on. Forget I said anything. I noticed that he doesn't like ghost hunting equipment. And I agree with that. Of course I use it, but I would prefer not to. I think the reason I implicate it maybe more than I should is because I think it's good on camera. So of course I can walk around an abandoned asylum for 24 hours and just tell you guys everything I'm thinking and feeling. But I think after a while, that might get a little old. So I think it's cool to have the equipment to confirm things that maybe I am feeling or experiencing. A lot of the equipment isn't great. It's not all very reliable. I agree with that. He hated the dowsing rods. I actually like the dowsing rods. I like them. It's okay. We'll have to agree to disagree about the dowsing rods. One thing I found interesting about this video is he actually spent the night at the mitzvah. So the whole thing he was going over was my night at the mitzvah. So he put a clip of his footage in there, and there was a really loud bang when he was in the basement that startled him. And the same thing happened to me when I was there in the same room. However, I was there completely alone. And now we're getting into the part of the video that this was really all truly about. The thing in question here was whether or not I was really, truly, completely alone at the Mitzvah Hotel. And I was completely alone by myself with 0 other people in the building that night. And it sounds very unbelievable. That would never happen in a hotel, say in Vegas or New York or Chicago, I don't know, any main city, any bigger city. The Mitzvah is in this middle of nowhere little town, Tonopah. Very, very old town vibes, very small town. Maybe 20 people live there. I truly don't know. What happened was I arrived at the hotel and they immediately told me, hey, like we tried to call you, but you didn't answer. We left a message, which I didn't get, but the heat broke at the Mitzvah. So they relocated all of the guests across the street to their sister property, which is the Belvada, I believe it's called. So I explained to them that I was there to go ghost hunting, and I had the lady in red suite, and I said I really wanted to stay there because I don't need heat. I need ghosts. They were really cool about it. They're like, yeah, sure. We'll also give you a room at the one across the street just in case you get too cold because it is winter and the heat is broken in the building. I was under the impression that the workers were going to be staying there at this point. I asked if I could see the basement. I didn't book it ahead of time. I didn't know you could do that. Apparently you can pay like $200 to see the basement. So I asked them about this and she said that, oh, the tour guide actually wasn't there, but she was going to call one of the other ladies and see if she wanted to come to the hotel to give me a tour. It sounded like it wasn't going to be a likely situation, so I went up to my room to film my intro of me talking way too long. And when I came back down, she was like, hey, good news, this lady's actually coming in on her day off to give you this tour. So she does. She comes in, she gives me the whole tour of the basement. Halfway through the tour, another guy came to join us. I guess he was, I don't know if he's like learning how to give tours. I don't really know what he was doing exactly. And then at the end of the tour, they were like, okay, well, have a good night. And we're basically saying that they were leaving. But I knew at this point that all of the other workers left. It was just them. So I thought they were going to be staying at the hotel. And now they're telling me that they're leaving. And at this moment, that's when I knew that I was going to be the only one here. So I actually went back and I found the clip of when this happened, like when the lady told me she was leaving. She did tell me, since there was no one else there to let me back down, that once I went back up a level, I wouldn't be able to re-enter the basement because you need a key to do so. So are you guys staying in the hotel or are you guys heading, you're leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, you're leaving. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you do whatever. I showed you the spots, you
Okay.
know.
So obviously once I go up, I can't go back down because of the key, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna film down here until I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I'll go up.
If you do want to come back, front desk, I'll leave a note.
I truly thought there would be at least one worker there. It sounds very illegal, but I guess this is just kind of some small town point of view. Like, yeah, just let this girl be completely alone at this multi-level hotel that she has access to the basement in, and everything should be fine. Imagine I went missing. Side-eye guy was actually really cool about this whole thing, and he realized that I really was there alone, and he actually put a comment, I believe it's pinned up on his comment section on the video, saying that like, okay, yeah, like this actually is possible to happen. So that was that. Of course, I decided to graze through the comments a little bit. I was very nervous. It was like when you dip your toe in the water to see if it's freezing, and then you're like, oh wait, it's not so bad, and then you jump in. That's kind of what happened. A lot of them were super positive. Like I said, a lot of you guys came over to my channel and subscribed, which is so nice. Thank you. Thanks for being here. A couple comments did mention that my mic sounded really bad, and if you go to my video on my page of the mitzvah, it doesn't sound like that. I think something must have happened when Side-Eye Guy was, I don't know if he screen records, I don't know how he grabs my video, but whatever happened there made my mic sound super distorted. I have really nice mics. I spent good money on my mic, so it wasn't me. There was also a bunch of positive comments about how I don't overreact about things, which, you know, so maybe some people aren't overreacting. Maybe they just truly get really scared. I feel like it takes a lot to scare me. I have been scared before, but I mean, my videos are just genuinely my reactions, just whatever happens, happens. As side-eye guy, as side-eye guy said in his video, actually, that he did mention that I had many opportunities to fake things and I didn't, because I don't. I've been thinking about this a bit, and I feel like it makes sense that some people feel like they need to fake things to make their video exciting because they are boring. Crazy things aren't always going to happen, but you can still have a quality video if you have a little bit of a personality. So yeah, all around good video. I'm happy to be back in the debunking side of YouTube. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Really, really appreciate you being here. That's that. Love you all.